and welcome to the City of Joy for match 1 in the LG one-day series between India and England.
So there we have it then. The toss has been won by India and Sourav Ganguly has chosen to bat first.
A very, very strong Indian team on the park here today. It mustn't have been easy for the selectors to pick the 11 because there is so much of competition for places. But have a look at this Indian batting lineup, and that's something England will have to worry about, David.
It is a strong batting lineup, Ganguly going in at the top, and that'll be something that England will try to play on. Ganguly under pressure as India's captain, but he can play number 2, Tendulkar, the best in the world by none, by a distance. Strong batting lineup, and then you look down the bottom of the order, Srinath, Singh, Kumbli, a lot of experience there.
Yes, and watch out for that young wicket-keeper, Ajay Ratra, playing his first one-day international. And the England team, a good combination.
It is, but it's not the combination that they wanted. They've lost Graham Thorpe. He's back at the hotel. He's got a stomach bug. It gives a chance to Michael Vaughan to come in at number 4. Lots of younger players. Darren Gough back in the team.
Yes, valuable thoughts there from David Lloyd. The noise is deafening. And the reason for that, Tendulkar and Ganguly are making their way out to the centre. It's time for us to go into the commentary box area. Starting off there is David Guy, I beg your pardon, and Sanjay Manjrekar.
Thanks, Ravi. A very warm welcome from this Eden Gardens Stadium. Sachin Tendulkar, the little maestro. Sourav Ganguly, the Indian captain, on home turf here, and very keen to get the series off to a personal and team start they will remember. And of course India, and he's going to open the bowling from the pavilion end. The big two, Gough and Caddick, back into the England squad for these one-day matches. Gough is in the team, Caddick isn't, and that place goes to Matthew Hoggard, who was so impressive in the Test series here prior to Christmas. Just a slight delay as we wait for the clock to come round to 2:30, the official starting time for this game. And a warm welcome to our viewers on Sky Sports and around the world. The scene is set here in Kolkata. 2 slips in place. The left-hander, Sourav Ganguly, is the man to face. And just time to ponder, time to think as everyone waits for the umpire to call play. Umpire S.K. Sharma says all is ready, let's play. And the first ball of the day, delivered safely by Darren Gough, no great pace. Sourav Ganguly in behind it, and just looking for it there. With me in the commentary box, Sanjay Manjrekar. It's a great atmosphere, Sanjay, isn't it?
And it's something that doesn't surprise me. I've been here often and it's been the same. In fact, Arun Lal, the local boy, was telling me he hasn't seen the kind of craze and the sort of anticipation that he's seen here in Kolkata for this match ever before. So it's maybe a little bit of a surprise that it's just climbing the whole craze of the game as Darren Gough runs in. A bit of carry this time. Well, just interesting statistic that I'm reading at the start of this match. England have played here just once. Might just turn out to be a pleasant evening.
Thirteen without loss, India. Hoggard probably slightly happier now bowling to the right-hander, even if it is Sachin Tendulkar. He had those sort of problems in the first over. That's a good shot. Just a little bit short from Matthew Hoggard. And all too easy, it seems, for Sachin Tendulkar. Placed it superbly, just timed it away, no great effort in it.
There was nothing wrong with the ball, slightly short in length and not really a short on pull, much straighter than that. but got it reasonably in the middle of the bat. Very quick decision and quick arm movement.
Hogarth very quick to respond there. Well, you've got no chance of making yourself heard. Saw earlier in the piece already, Nasser Hussain, when he tried to make a field change, had to really shout and point and strain to make himself understood. It's airborne, but safe. Again, the cheers of the crowd. We'll hear plenty more of that through the rest of this day.
Maybe one of the reasons Snape is in the one-day team for England, an off-spinner, to bowl to the three left-handers.
Pull away firmly by Sourav Ganguly. It's going to be 4 runs. First time that either Goff or Hogarth have dropped anything short at him. It didn't really get up.
Sitting close to the computer man, where all the data gets fed in. There is that man looking into the monitor and making all the notes, which will be stored in that hard disk of that computer. Just flaunting my knowledge here.
.27 without loss now. And Tendulkar matching each other identically. 12 runs from 15 deliveries. Tendulkar is the man on strike, as Hogarth starts his 3rd over, none for 16 so far. England have changed the field so that Hussain is now at short extra cover, just the one slip in.
Tendulkar the man on strike. No ball signal, so 2 runs added to the score.
Yes, good shot. On the up. There's been some good shots today. So Ganguly driving that. Wasn't a half volley. Hit it on the up. And both these England bowlers, I don't think, have bowled badly.
Yes, very little margin for error. Should get another single. The good thing from the batsman's point of view, there's hardly any lateral movement, so you can hit on the up, you can hit through the line. There was almost 50 to 60,000 people even an hour and a half before play started today. And now, one would imagine, not a seat available. That's in the air, but in the gap as well. That's slashed away hard by Tendulkar. The 50 comes up for India.
What is also important, the pace of the pitch as the game progresses. The outfield is quick. There's no chance for that fielder in the end. For a moment, we thought he'll get there. Just too quick for him.
Well, England haven't bowled badly. I mentioned earlier that England just on the defensive here, looking for a wicket though.
Bowled him! And a stunned silence here at the Eden Gardens. Andrew Flintoff getting the big one.
It's Flintoff full of length, he gets the ball full. Just now and again England have bowled short, it's ball of full of length, looking for the leg side Tendulkar. Stunned silence, yes, not from England. England cock a hoop that they've got the best player in the world out just before drinks. Tendulkar leaves the field for 36, 78 for 1.
Flintoff will continue. It's up in the air, it's gone nowhere. Taken. So the England captain taking a catch to dismiss the Indian captain.
Premeditated shot, looking to get the ball over the leg side. It's Flintoff again. with his height and that extra bit of pace. Ganguly sets himself to go over the leg side. He gets it high in the air. It's Hussain who calls the catch. Pouches it very, very safely. It's Flintoff again. He's got 2 for both openers back in the pavilion. Ganguly's gone for 42, 95 for 2.
He's come after a double blow in a short time for India. Both Ganguly and Tendulkar back in the pavilion. The 2 new batsmen in the middle.
Just a little bit of attack with that one slip in position. 3 saving 1 on the offside and a couple on the leg side saving 1.
He's going to get his first boundary, is he? Yes. Ashley Giles, the 3rd man boundary. Great timing by Lakshman. 101 for 2, India.
Snapes look good. 6 overs for 25. 4.17 the economy rate.
That's a big hit. First 6, in fact the second 6 of the game. First hit by Ganguly. Now this one by Mongia.
Tell you what, Ravi, the chip shot that he's played has given him the idea of the pace from the pitch. He's timed it beautifully, this one. Played it with the spin, no risk there at all.
Yes, the placement was once again excellent. Even if it had not cleared the boundary, it was a certain boundary.
With that loop, sometimes you feel that the ball is going to be over pitch, but it just drops a centimetre or 2 short.
Yes, and what's good about the way he's bowled is that the arm action doesn't change alarmingly when he slows it up. It's a quick arm action. The ball comes out a little slowly. Now there's example of that. Now that's beautifully played by Dinesh Mongia. The 50 partnership coming up.
Well, believe me, at home, England, if you're listening to this, or anywhere else in the world, come to that. The noise here, the volume in the Gardens is quite something.
Straight into the hands of mid-wicket. That's a simple chance, gleefully accepted. Darren Gough has done what he came back on to do. He's taken the wicket. Paul Collingwood, the man at mid-wicket, good fielder, and that flick away on the leg side, just fractionally mistimed. So the end of VVS Laxman.
He's gone for 25.
So the new man at the crease, Virender Sehwag. We saw during the Test series that he can be a very free-flowing batsman as well. This is the wicket.
Darren Gough has come back over. Yes, Laxman, a little bit lazy with the shot, really. Chipping it away, no more, just short arm jab straight to Paul Collingwood. That's what England have done, though. That's why they're in this game and very much in it. It's a good wicket, but they've taken wickets at the right intervals. Every time a partnership seems to be building, they've broken it. Now, if they can pick a couple of quick wickets up.
Oh, well bowled indeed by Darren Gough. That was a perfect delivery. First ball to Virender Sehwag. Chance has gone begging.
Well, this is something England have got to look at. You've got a brand new batsman in there.
They slowed that down. It should be a chance. Nick Knight doesn't know. Well, it was a brilliant effort from Nick Knight. And Dinesh Mongia has the strike. Now Michael Vaughan getting a bowl. That's 50. 50 for Dinesh Mongia. He's played very well too. He's played some good shots. He's picked the slurler as well. Strike rate of 100. So a runner ball for Dinesh Mongia. It's a very good innings so far. And the one thing he needs to do is carry it on, unlike...
It's bowled him. Would you believe it? Slow ball. And that shot was all over the place. So Tendulkar, another Indian batsman to be bowled. Sehwag is the latest.
The ball's crashed into off stump, and this wicket has come at an important time for England. It's an important player as well, Sehwag. He can be dangerous in the final overs. He departs for 29, 193 for 4.
Hemang Badani, the number 6 batsman for India, making a comeback.
42, 36, 25, 29. Needed one to get a big one. 193 for 4.
Gough has come back well. Andrew Flintoff has been the pick of the bowlers.
Beautiful hit. One bounce, 4 runs again. 2 men out there, long on and long off, but this completely bisected them.
And of course, with the slow bowlers and a slow bowler like Snape, for the batsman to use the feet, get to the pitch of the ball. It's in the air again. He asked the question very quickly. Down the pitch, Badani.
Got him this time. That's well bowled. That's a wonderful comeback from Jeremy Snape. So he's got another wicket for England at another interesting time. England have chipped away at these wickets this afternoon. Having been hit straight down the ground, he's eventually deceived Dinesh Mongia. It's been a very fine innings from him, though. And Mongia on his way is the top scorer of this Indian innings.
Played very well, come down the pitch, but it's Snape who's kept his nerve. Just a little bit of spin. White hot atmosphere here in Calcutta. He's played well, Dinesh Mongia, in only his 5th one-day international. 71 for him, and India now 232 for 5.
But he held it back, didn't he? And that's what deceived in the end Dinesh Mongia. Hasn't tossed it up, but he hasn't got it full either. That seems to have clipped leg stump or something. Jamie Foster appealing for the stumping. Bails off very quickly. And, well, England quietly celebrating ahead of the 3rd umpire's decision.
Well, Foster thinks so. He does drag out of his crease, Agarkar. Does he get back? He's got to be behind the line. The line is the umpires. He doesn't get back for me. I'm sure that will be out. Smart work by Foster. England jubilant. They think that this is out. He's gone to the 3rd umpire. Just have another look. Does he get back? No, he doesn't.
It's no use having a heel above it. That should be out. Should be a red light coming on, and there is. That's the end of Ajit Agarkar. Good piece of work from Jamie Foster. Very, very sharp piece of work indeed. Agarkar gone. It's 235 for 5.
More good work from England spinners. It's down the leg side. Should be called wide also. James Foster, very quick work down the leg side. There's the wide call. Agarkar just didn't make his guard, didn't get back in his ground. He's gone for 2. Another good wicket for England. 236 for 6. Stuck to the guns. They fielded exceptionally well.
.241 for 6 then, and it's 6 and over. They'll be up to 277. What? This is the final over then for Jeremy Snape. That's got to be very close. He was always under pressure. A desperate dive at the end. Jamie Foster again kept his head, kept his eye on the ball.
It's Flintoff in the deep, and as soon as Flintoff gets the ball, the batsman's in trouble. Extra set throw, despairing dive. Very, very close. Foster gathers the ball well, very well. He's gone.
Should be the end of Ajay Ratra, indeed it is. Again, the red light goes on, second time in quick succession. Caught short of his ground.
As soon as Flintoff comes into the picture, the batsman's in trouble. This is a super take from the wicketkeeper Foster. Despairing dive from Ratra. He's gone for two. 242 for 7.
Be parties to some computations before it's decided, but potentially England could lose 3 overs from their innings here. First ball of the over has been sliced away before. Well, I dare say that Badani will be a little bit happy with his partner this time.
But these can be 3 good overs for India.
Around the wicket. That's a powerful shot too, but there is a man there. Giles is there. They're going to look for the second. Problems for Badani. That's a good throw. Badani was slow setting off. The assumption was that it was going to be his partner Harbhajan Singh who was going to the danger end. Harbhajan was sprinting away. Badani was slow to set off. It's good, sensible cricket in the deep here from England.
Badani, who's slow, he's looking to get back for the second. Very accurate throw from Hogarth. Good work again from Foster. No third umpire this time, but he's played very, very well, Badani.
Through to Jamie Foster. They're running through the throws over the top of the stumps. It's a bye with which to finish the innings. And India, I suspect, will be happy enough with that total. India, after 50 overs, 42 and 36, both in looking in good touch. The innings of the innings, scintillating batting, and this is how it finished. 281 for 8 after 50 overs. Top score, Dinesh Mongia, before he was bowled by Jeremy Snape for 71. Good start from Ganguly and Tendulkar, but at times it looked as though India would cruise to 280. England fought back as well at other times, and it was a good fielding performance that helped keep it down even to that. So 282 is the target for England. Here are the bowling figures before we move on. Flintoff 2 for 51, continuing his good form from the Test series before Christmas. Darren Gough back into the frame, his first international of the winter. 1 or 2 disappointing though. Ashley Giles for 1. Snape did well, 1 for 53. All in all, it's a stiff target though. 282 in 49 overs. England will penalise 1 over for a slow over rate, and so the pressure now transmits itself to Marcus Trescothick. He's going to open the innings with Nick Knight. 2 left-handers, and the first man with the ball in his hand, Javagal Srinath. Off the mark straight away, so England 1 ball and 1 run. Trescothick off the mark. Nick Knight will take over. Nick Knight, seen by England as one of those pulled into the squad for these 6 one-days here in India, and then the same squad goes to New Zealand and straight away plays another 5 one-day internationals. So 11 in a row as England try and start their planning for the World Cup next year. Good shot, he's gone. First ball, Nick Knight is on his way. It's 1 for 1. Javagal Srinath has struck straight away. That target already looks yet tougher.
Well, no hesitation from the umpire. Has to pitch in line and go on and hit the stump. And he goes straight up. McKnight has gone, but the start England wanted. It's 1-1.
Well, Nasser Hussain out there far more quickly than he anticipated or would have wished. It's just the third ball of this England innings. Umpire Sharma is the man at the other end. Well, that's the end of a good opening over for Srinath and India. England 1 for 1. Who will bowl the first over from the pavilion end. Something of a loosener, just a little bit wide of off stump, not too wide. And Agarkar, one of the one-day specialists it seems, pulled back into the squad for these 6 one-day internationals in the LG Cup.
And those couple of spells there, 6 and 7, absolutely devastating. Still in that restrictive stage of the 15 overs. It's given. Leg before Nasser Hussain. Anil Kumble strikes for India. Huge delight among the crowds. Nasser Hussain was beginning to look dangerous, but he's gone.
Well, it's a full and straight delivery from Kumble. Interesting to see if Nasser Hussain advances down the pitch. But it's Kumble into the attack, leg spin. He won't spin very many, but he will look to bowl accurately. Another LBW decision against England, Hussain this time. But it's a straight delivery. Takes a step down, misses the bat completely. Is it going down the leg side? The keeper is. I'm sure we'll have a good look at this one, but he's gone, Hussain. Got the finger of the umpire. 25 Hussain, England 64 for 2.
Well, Nasser Hussain is out of the way for India. Michael Vaughan is the number 4 batsman. Indians on top at the moment, and the field responding accordingly. A slip and a silly point to Michael Vaughan, the number 4 batsman. Move Harbhajan Singh, the off spinner from the high court end, replacing Srinath, who went for 12 in his last over. And so both spinners bowling in the first 15 overs. And the Indian captain is pretty excited. They're looking for 2. Good work by Ajit Agarkar. He's a good fielder in the outfield. Now Harbhajan Singh. He's gone for it. And it's perhaps the biggest 6 that we've seen today. Good shot by Trescott. He's a strong man.
Boundary over there at deep mid wicket.
He's getting some spin and good flight on that occasion, not as slow as some of the off spinners that we saw from the England spinner. Good delivery.
Still gets the ball above the batsman's eye line. So much spin on, the ball will dip.
Not the right leg to play a sweet shot. Question asked, Hariharan says no. 73 for 2 England.
Very, very frustrating for him.
This is unlucky. So fortune favouring the brave here. Mentioned earlier, he likes that mid-wicket area. This is exactly where he was looking to.
Well, that's smashed down the ground. It's 4 more. More orthodox this time, giving himself a bit of room to get his arms free. And England taking the game to India. The crowd has gone quite quiet. It's played, that's through the offside. Now that's timed well. Long chase. Nothing that... Jawaharlal Srinath was always going to struggle there. Hopefully there is no serious injury.
But a spread out field now, plenty of singles on offer.
It's gone fine. They'll go quickly. They'll go all the way. Right over from England's point of view. There's 8 runs from it. Four wides there, so still another ball to go.
Thanks, Ian. Good shot. Just kept his head down, played through the line of the ball, placed it away beautifully, and England keep the run rate ticking. That's gone high. Into the lights and taken safely. Ajit Agarkar has taken the catch. Kumble gets his revenge. That's the same for Michael Vaughan. He just started to play nicely. Been playing quite sensibly in support of Marcus Trescothick. And trying to repeat the shot, trying to look over that leg side field a wee bit, a little bit straight even. The miscue comfortably taken.
Indeed a shame from England's point of view, because they were stitching together a pretty good partnership, these two. That's the wicket they needed. It's 123 for 3.
And he's a man who established some credentials in Zimbabwe as well, just last year in October. Here's the wicket again. Michael Vaughan not quite there for this one. Little bit of turn from Anil Kumble. The shot out of control. And Ajit Agarkar takes the catch.
Really was no need for that one. He had gotten away with a boundary in the over. They were doing fine. All he needed to was just nudge it for singles. And that has really tested everybody. It's got away from everybody, including the keeper. There's a lot of turn on that one.
Trescothick has gone along well, and he's had good partners in Hussain and then Vaughan. Collingwood has joined the party, 12 from 19. But he's played terrifically well, Trescothick.
And again the sweep shot. Again the gap. This is a brilliant 100. His second in one-day internationals. And 100,000 people that have turned up here will stand up. He deserves the ovation.
He's played wonderfully well. He's got the sweep away. He's been confident to play the sweep. He's not a well man. He was off the field 5 times when England fielded. Arms aloft, looks to the heavens, helmet off, deep breath, start again.
In the air, taken. Ganguly gets the wicket, Tendulkar the catcher. And England lose their 3rd wicket. In fact, their 4th.
Well, smiles again for India. It's Tendulkar. Try and keep him out of the game for any length of time. They wanted India. England 184 for 4.
And Andrew Flintoff is the new man out here for England. They've just lost their 4th wicket. Now that Flintoff is at the crease, I wonder how long it'll take for Ganguly to get his spinners on. 184 for 4.
There it is, the BC Roy clubhouse. He's given. But I tell you what, I thought it pitched outside the leg stump. The first thing that came into my mind when the shout was made by Srinath is there is every chance that the ball has pitched outside leg stump. Wow. It's got to say that Trescothick is an unlucky man, just a couple of runs away from the highest score at Eden Gardens. He's gone for 121 and England now 224 for 5. Srinath gets off the mark. The first ball that he faces, Jeremy Snape is the number 7 batsman for England. And it's the end of the 36th over. England 225 for 5.
Pressure on all, not just the batsmen, bowlers and fielders as well.
It's a good shot. Didn't get too many though. Andrew Flintoff, who I think has fallen short of that. He's had a desperate lunge for it, but just get the feeling. Andrew Flintoff is gone.
Harbhajan Singh with the throw. Now Andrew Flintoff's got to get back. Does he get back? He's struggling. He's out.
He's a big man, and well, he made a sort of a desperate lunge to get into the crease. The throw was good. It wasn't quick, but it was very close to the stumps. Flintoff wanting the second was refused by Jeremy Snape. He wants to have another look, the third umpire. And there the bails come off, and Andrew Flintoff well short of the crease. There you can see the stump just disturbed, and Flintoff well short. There it is. The death signal for Flintoff given. And the crowd ecstatic. So the score 231 for 6. Ashley Giles replaces Andrew Flintoff. So a couple of bonuses for Sourav Ganguly, and this is the run out of Andrew Flintoff, wanting the second, refused by the partner, and he was short of the ground.
Well, plenty left in this game. Next one is in 3 days' time in Cuttack. He's given it. Harbhajan Singh takes the wicket. It's the end of Jeremy Snape. The umpires have been very quick in their decision-making in this game. India taking wickets now at just the right time.
It's a wonderful over from Harbhajan, teasing over. This goes straight on. Is he in line or is he just outside? Wicket-keeper drifts down the leg side. They've not lost one yet, India, these LBWs. They've been crucial. England now 233 for 7.
That's into the gloves. That's got him. Good catch from Ratra. Had to go low to his right. And Ajit Agarkar now has struck to put England further away from victory in this game. Jamie Foster just stretching a little wide out.
Just outside off stump from Agarkar. No great pace in this Indian attack, but lots of subtlety. It's a good catch by the keeper. He's been vocal all through this game, and it's a strike for Agarkar. The crowd's gone wild, and England now 244 for 8. It's still only 5 and over.
That's the end of Darren Gough. Very simple caught and bowled chance, accepted with huge joy by Ajit Agarkar. He's done the trick, he's bowled it straight. He's cut his pace down here in this final spell. Just made sure that he gets the lines right. Darren Gough out of sorts completely with the bat. India ever closer now to winning this game.
Agarkar cleans up. It's Darren Gough, a cheap wicket. It's a tame shot back to the bowler. Easy caught and bowled. 246 for 9.
Last man in, Matthew Hoggard. Won't have to face that wicket falling off the last ball of Ajit Agarkar's over. 8 overs left. 36 to win then. Looks a long way away now for England. Ashley Giles coming back for the second. And one further reason for optimism is the fact that Matthew Hoggard is there at the crease. A reputation as a batsman. He's got his run there to get off the mark.
I see him a long way away, 27.
Well, it's all pretty tense down there. Trouble is, of course, when you're sat in the dressing room, there's nothing you can do. That has been clubbed. One bounce. Well, I thought it was one bounce for. Umpire Sharma again has leapt to his decision.
He's gone off the shot. It's a terrific shot. He's picked it up from leg stump. Ball of full length. Ashley Giles, 4-6. Oh, it's a one bounce 4. Surely that should be a 6. But it's a 4. The ball bounces just inside the line.
Well, he's going to have to do it again. You'll see the signal to cancel the first instruction. There it is.
.23 required now. The dressing room becomes animated when any boundary is struck. Umpire signals 6. It was a 4.
That's a good shot too, but no, he hasn't got it hold. It's caught. I thought he got hold of it, he hadn't. And so that winds up the game for India then. Ashley Giles looking to hit over mid-off. Didn't get hold of it. The ball safely taken. And India are the victors by 22 runs here in Kolkata.
Well, it's good to start with a win, and India have drawn first blood against England. Ashley Giles looking for the big shot down the ground. Mighty relieved, this wonderful bumper crowd. Not to be for England. Ashley Giles looking down the ground, catches it high on the bat. Comfortable catch for the captain Ganguly, safe in his hands. Not to be for England. Joy for India. England have played the part and just fallen short in this first game.
Well, the crowd have had an absolute rip-roaring day, as all those fires have been lit with whatever paper's available in the crowd. They've had a great day and a great night. They're delighted that India have won this first game, and they'd have been worried some hour and a half ago that that wasn't going to happen. Fiercely partisan, of course, and they have every right to be here. This stadium went almost silent while Marcus Trescothick was appearing to engineer an England win, but that's all changed now. The crowd much relieved, very, very happy indeed that India got off the start they wanted. We can just recap now on the way this game went. India won the toss this morning, start of the afternoon, and we're indebted really to Dinesh Mongia to get things up there to 281. His was the best innings of that first half of this game. 71 to him, he looked in very good touch. Ganguly and Tendulkar had got India off to a very positive start. It took Flintoff to get through the defences of Tendulkar to put the brakes on just that little bit. Reasonable support in the middle order, but none of them going on beyond 35. Laxman 25, Sehwag 29, he wasn't really in good touch today at all. Badani played some great shots, 35 from 33, but it was Dinesh Mongia who led the way. So 281 for 8 it was after 50 overs. Ashley Giles a little off the boil today, 6.83 his economy rate, 1 for 41 his figures from 6. And well, England fielded well. That was one thing they can look back on and be happy about. They fielded well all the way through those 50 overs. Nonetheless, 281, a lot of runs for anyone to chase, and this is how they fared. Trescothick had that chance on 2, dropped at second slip by VVS Laxman. That changed his mindset. From then on, he just thought it was going to be his day, and indeed it was. 121 from 109 deliveries. He did almost everything he could to put England on the road to victory. Unlucky to be adjudged LBW. That was not a good decision. India's bowlers, well, they had their problems too. In the end, cool heads from Harbhajan Singh had a terrible first spell. Trescothick sorted him out, but he kept his head as the game wore on. Picked up the useful wicket at that stage of Jeremy Snape. Ajit Agarkar, 3 wickets for 50, bowling at the end there where he slowed his pace down, kept his concentration intact, bowled it straight, 3 for 50, good figures for him. Srinath got a couple of good wickets there, 2 for 42. England, it seems, wouldn't have got close. With him, they were very much in with a chance of a famous victory.
Well, the game turned on Trescothick's dismissal, very much in and on course to win the game. You mentioned it, that the middle order just didn't support enough. It needed one of those, a Sane, a Flintoff or Michael Vaughan, to get a 50. If that would have been the case, England would have come through by the skin of the teeth. But Trescothick's decision or dismissal changed the game. He played terrifically well and take nothing away from India. They've won the game. They've hit the boards running. 6-match series. If this is anything to go by, this is going to be a terrific series. It was a team effort by India. Mongia scored 71, but everybody chipped in. Ganguly 42, Tendulkar 36. And an aspect of the game is that every batsman scored quickly, which just shows you that the pitch that they played on was an excellent batting surface. The bowlers had to work really hard to get any reward. Bowlers were going at 5 and over, and we were saying that the guy has bowled